Okay, welcome back to another lesson. This video was requested by another member on YouTube, and it's going to detail my version of the Oberyn Martell spear routine in Game of Thrones. And just to give you a recap of what it looks like, I'll do it for you really quick. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to break it down into each particular part. The way it starts, first of all, I'll explain my footwork. The only thing I'm doing really with my feet throughout this entire thing is just switching stances between left stance with my left foot forward to a right stance with my right foot forward, and then the opposites of those towards the back. Now, the first move I'm doing is actually the third version flower, or the Ray Park flower, that I teach in, I think it's lesson 10, when I teach the flowers. And it's that thing there. And I actually have a slow motion video that shows the left hand coordination for this move, because it is a bit tricky. But this is a classic wushu technique, staff technique. So I've explained that in 2 other videos, so I'm not going to go over how to do that here. That's the move I'm doing. And as I'm starting that, I'm starting in a left stance with my left foot forward, with the staff to my right. And as I go into that move, I'm stepping forward with my right foot, so that the staff has room over here, because if I were to stay there, I'd hit myself in the knee. So I'm stepping through, which gives the staff room on this side. Okay? As I come around, I'm stepping forward again to allow the staff room on this side. So I'm doing that twice on each side. I'm doing it once, twice, and then twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm taking 4 steps each time with the staff on the opposite side of my body. Okay? Okay. Now on that 4th step, when I'm in this position, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I get to this position with the left foot forward and my hands in this position, I'm actually transitioning it to my back. So I'm just taking it and turning my body with it, bringing the staff vertical in front of me. Okay. Now from this position, I'm bringing it as if I'm doing an upward figure 8. The only difference is I'm bringing it around my body as I'm doing it. This is very hard to explain, by the way. So from the beginning, left foot forward, staff at my side, step, 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 step. Now from this position, the staff comes vertical, and then as I'm bringing it around, I'm stepping behind my back with my back leg, essentially giving me another step. I'll do it from this side so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So from the beginning, step, 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 step. Now from here, the staff comes vertical in front of me, and then from here I'm just bringing it around. As I step back, my back leg, again to vertical. Okay. So if you just watch the bottom portion, it's coming up and then down to the exact same position as I step back. Okay. From the front, that's what it looks like. Okay. So to move up to that point, is that. From here, I just go back into that flower stationary because my right foot is already forward, giving me plenty of room on this side to come back over. So I'm going back into that flower one time. Okay. Alright. Again, as I come back to this side, I'm stepping through, and I'm doing the exact same thing as before, except this time, when I come around, as the staff comes up, I'm letting go with my left hand. So instead of bringing it all the way with both hands, I'm letting go as I bring the staff up and over. Okay? So, this is the second time flower. Step through, and then let go of the staff on its way up. As I do that, again, I'm taking another step back with my back leg. Okay? So I'm continuously switching stances here, all the while moving forward. So again, from the beginning, left stance, okay. Second. Okay, so again, as I come to the other side, as the staff comes around, I'm letting go of that bottom hand, that left hand, stepping through, the staff comes behind my back into an arm tuck. And as it comes into that arm tuck, I'm taking another step forward. Okay? Into that arm tuck. So a little bit slower from the beginning. Alright, so that's the move up to that point. From this point, from the arm tuck, I'm releasing it over my head into an overhead horizontal spin. And again, I've covered all these moves in previous tutorials, so if you don't know how to do a particular move, just go back and look for that particular video. This is just the overhead spin. Okay. Now, once it comes over my head into my other hand, I take another step forward and transition it into a horizontal backspin. Okay, so arm tuck, overhead, step, backspin, horizontal backspin. Okay, from the backspin, I'm taking another step with my back leg while simultaneously bringing the staff into my other hand and over my head. So arm tuck. overhead, step through, horizontal, step through, overhead. And from there I'm just bringing my other hand in, grabbing into a thrust. Okay, so that's the entire move. I'll try to do it once again, kind of slow, so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so that's the move slowed down. I'll do a little bit faster for you now. Okay, so hopefully I didn't go too fast on any of that. It is a kind of complicated move to explain, but once you know how to do each part of the move and how to transition it while stepping, it actually isn't too bad. The main thing is knowing when to step with the moves, especially on the back steps. So in these steps, all you're really doing is just letting the staff carry them, letting the staff momentum carry you around. So again, as I come to this side, I obviously can't do the rest of the move until I step, because the staff momentum wants to carry me around. Again, from here, I can't get around unless I step. So it's kind of intuitive how to do it. You're just letting the staff spin around your body, and you're stepping to allow it to happen. Kind of what it means. So again, it's a little more advanced than the Oberyn's version, because it adds just a little more flourishes in there. It adds that overhead and then that spear thrust. So that's the move. Hopefully I explained it well. Hopefully I didn't do it too fast. Again, if you need to see it in slower motion, just go back to the slow motion video I did of each version and just play that, because it'll show you exactly what I'm doing, especially the steps and the transitions. So hopefully you enjoyed that, hopefully you learned from it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks.